Well, one of the things that we suspected was that Donald Trump saw winning as a way to keep himself out of prison. And it seems, at least to some degree, that he was right. Sometimes they're right. You've got to hand it to Trump. It seems as though he's going to keep himself out of prison because he won. NBC reports the DOJ is moving to wind down Donald Trump's criminal cases, the federal ones, of course, not this doesn't relate to the state cases. They are going to wind down Trump's criminal cases before he takes office. The reporting adds the step complies with long-standing Justice Department policy that a sitting president can't be prosecuted, according to two people familiar with the matter. Let me remind you, the word policy is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. It's more of a tradition. It's more of a convention that the DOJ does not prosecute a sitting president. The word policy seems to go pretty far beyond reality. And just like that, poof, like a miracle. Remember when Trump said COVID's just going to go away in April of 2020 with nobody dying, like a miracle? Well, that didn't happen. But just like that, the Department of Justice's federal prosecutions of Donald Trump go kaput, and the possibility of consequences to Trump for his rampant criminality are no more. The law doesn't apply, apparently, to Republicans anymore, despite their continued claims that they are the party of law and order, and it is law-breaking, scofflaw Democrats who flout the law with impunity. Happens to be the opposite of what they say. So listen, there's a lot of bad news here, okay? We saw yet again a clueless, cognitively declining demagogue become the president-elect. We are going to see, I know I keep going back to it, it's because it's so disturbing. We are going to see potentially Robert F. Kennedy Jr. take charge of overseeing a number of different medical organizations in the United States. The possibility of holding Trump accountable at the federal level has evaporated, and he will not be held accountable. There is no doubt that there is a lot of bad stuff going on here. And the choices are, we let it all happen and more unopposed, or we get in the fight. And the fight is going to include that even if Robert F. Kennedy Jr. gets put in a position of power by Trump medically, there are still many things we can do, which we will talk about later on in the show and with members of Congress upcoming and a lot of different things. So I think that it's important even to strategize to understand the full scope of everything that is going wrong. Trump is not going to be held accountable. That's a disaster. Clueless people are going to be put in positions way over their heads. Elon Musk, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., maybe Alina Habba, who the hell knows? It's all going to be bad. And in understanding how bad it can be, we are going to realize this stuff really does matter. And to the 50% of the country that goes, I don't even vote, I just don't think any of this stuff matters, we are quickly going to see just how much it matters. And then we will figure out what it is that we want to do. So let's take a break. Thank you to the hundreds who pre-ordered my book yesterday. This is so crazy. Somehow, my forthcoming book, there's a lot of people are disengaging after the election results. Somehow, after this disastrous election, my forthcoming book, The Echo Machine, has jumped to #1 in the democracy category on Amazon and #2 in the fascism category on Amazon, right behind our friend Ruth Ben-Ghiat's book. This is absolutely insane. The book is still in pre-order, so thank you to the hundreds, I don't even have final numbers, hundreds at least, who pre-ordered the book yesterday. We're going to keep moving forward, and the show continues in just a moment. Many of us loved eating breakfast cereals as kids, but now that we're adults, you don't want all the sugar and the carbs, which is why I love our sponsor, Magic Spoon, the nostalgically delicious cereal that tastes just like your favorite sugary cereals from childhood, but without the sugar and packed with protein. Every serving of Magic Spoon cereal has 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 net carbs, so you can feel good about what you're eating. The most popular flavors are fruity and cocoa, but there are many more. And if you're already a fan of Magic Spoon, I have big news. Magic Spoon has turned their super popular cereal into high-protein treats that are light, crispy, and crunchy, and taste just like the classic crunchy cereal bars. Magic Spoon treats have become a favorite go-to snack because it's an easy way to get 11 grams of protein on the go. And for the first time ever, Magic Spoon treats are available in grocery stores with delicious flavors like marshmallow and chocolatey peanut butter. Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/Pacman, or look for Magic Spoon in your nearest grocery store. The link is in the description.